I worked my cousin's steer for about 4 hours. I learned that it's not easy to work with steers, but it gives you the experience you need to show up fair. Before I worked with him, we tied him up to a wooden post. We left him there for about an hour or so to lose some energy by letting him fight with the post. I loaded hay onto the back of a feed truck using hay hooks. I loaded hay for about 10 to 30 minutes for 3 different days. I fed alfalfa hay to the cattle. It's important to know what type of feed you are feeding and how much of it you are feeding to your cattle so that they don't eat the wrong hay. When we came out to feed, these cattle all came as soon as they saw the hay in the back of the truck. It took me about a half hour to an hour feeding cattle in 4 different fields. When feeding, it's important to keep track of all the twine so that the cattle don't eat it and die. I cleaned the chicken coop for about 3 hours using a flat-headed shovel. The pen was filled with about a half a foot of hard chicken manure. It's important to keep your animal pens clean so that they don't have to live in their own manure and you won't have to spend as long cleaning it. During the day, I helped build a little wooden calf shed for the calves. It took us about a few hours to build. For hazard reduction purposes, I raked up a bunch of leaves and picked up wood around the house. I raked up hay around the haystack. I picked up other pieces of scraps and fencing that were out in the fields. Out of all the work I did for my SAE, I worked for about 25 hours. I worked 8 hours for 2 days and 9 hours for 1 day. For my next SAE project, I plan on showing a pig at the California Mid-State Fair. Thanks for watching.